Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning to Close Combat 2, A Bridge Too Far, a classic real-time tactical war game from the 1990s that looks at Operation Market Garden in a real-time and sort of dynamic and linked campaign, which is a lot of fun. Having units lose carryover casualties, results between battles matter. You're basically taking on the role, at least we are in this campaign, it's episode number 12 of this campaign. We're taking on the role of the airborne units, attempting to hold the 3 key bridges over the various rivers in Holland to open up a path into Germany and to win the war by Christmas. The campaign started off well. The first day we got close to Arnhem Bridge, which is the last of the 3 bridges. We took most of the bridges in the 101st Airborne's section in the south, and we managed to take Nijmegen City, getting close to the middle bridge as well. Day 2 has not gone nearly as well, with the 82nd Airborne in the middle getting absolutely slaughtered, and Nijmegen being driven off the bridge and barely clinging to a section of Nijmegen City. Meanwhile, their drop zone has also been overwhelmed, so they have no method of getting reinforcements. British 30 Corps has been hung up in the south because Saun Bridge in the 101st Airborne section was demolished on the first day of the campaign, although we haven't seen any additional fighting going on in the 101st Southern section, so really it's just a delay because of that one bridge. And in the north, the British have been driven off of sort of their linking corridor has been cut with Arnhem Bridge, and so we're trying to reestablish that. And in this video, we're going to be fighting another battle in the Arnhem Relief section. It's the second hex or second map away from Arnhem Bridge. We have to stop the German counterattack here, and if we're able to stop it, then we'll be able to launch our own counterattack to try and re-link back up with Major Frost troops on the bridge, perhaps late tonight or tomorrow if we're successful. But the Germans have been so overwhelming that seems unlikely. We'll see, however. And so that's where we find ourselves right now. We'll pick this up just before this battle. This was taken from a live stream from my Twitch channel from a couple of days ago, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Leave your thoughts below, and I'll catch you guys at the end. 1,700 hours, last battle in the day. We have 1 AB rifle and a sniper, but we do have 15 points, so we can... Let's get another Lee Enfield. How much is a machine gun? 9 points. This is a pretty open map. Let's do a 30 cal. And pray there's no German armor. Give me 2 Lee Enfield half sections. Let's see what the Germans come at us with. They're going to come all from this edge of the map, so they're going to have to come across pretty open terrain. Vickers in the museum here. All right, what's our field of fire look like here? So this is rough terrain, which makes our field of fire suck. What about the Vickers? They can't see up here either. They can cover the southern end fine, but they can't cover the northern end of Arnhem. What about these guys here? So they can cover up here and down here a little bit. Okay. So change of plans. Vickers up here with the sniper. And ad hoc down here on this objective. I don't want to put everyone in that one building, but they do need infantry support. Problem is they can't support from the flank, really. If these guys could defend up here, like if they could support each other, they can't, then I'd do it. I guess actually the alternative is pull the Vickers back here where it's a little less exposed, maybe. Fire down that road. What can I see from the train station? Not enough. I think this is the best spot for them because they won't be exposed to anything on the other side of the river if the Germans have troops there. Okay, don't we have one more unit here? We do. A full-blown AB rifle section. All right. Well, let's see where the Germans are at. We got a Sturmgrenadier unit here. Open up on them, boys. I'm just going to sit there and take the fire. How are the Vickers doing ammo-wise? 1,400 rounds is pretty good. Immediately picking off some of those Germans. Some of these guys are on the wrong side of the river. I don't know if they can assault across or not. But they've got like MGs in this warehouse across the river, which are shooting not against my 30 cal, but it's mortar fires coming down on my sniper. I'm fine if that's what they want to shoot at. Is this the night at the museum? Well, it could be. Oh God, look at all those troops. Come on, boys. We're going to try and assault the museum up front here, which plays into my hands if my troops can hit them in the flank as they come up. They're dropping smoke. They have a shit ton of troops on the other side of the river, which suits me just fine, because if I can take this one objective here, I think we win. These guys still have supply lines to Oosterbeek.
Move completed.
Well, the ad hoc rifles are going to get overrun. Keeping in mind that the ad hoc rifles are of a lower quality troop than the regular troops, they did not put up much of a fight. Vickers, I'd rather you shoot at the guys on this side of the river. Casualties are all nice, but I'm going to tell the 30 just to shoot at these guys because I don't want them shooting at the guys across the river. So they're going to go into this house and take underlings. Oh, we got one of them.
We're under heavy fire. Hol mich hier raus!
Vickers lost one troop.
We're under heavy fire. Deckung!
Maybe rifles took a loss.
We're pinned down.
None of that nonsense now.
We're pinned down.
That's funny. We've knocked out, almost wiped out one of their mortars with our machine gun from the opposite side of the river. Alfklarn wiped out. Nice. I wonder if they're going to assault the snipers building. Overall, the troops on this side of the river haven't... We lost the one advanced rifle section. We wiped out an enemy Alfklarn. Vickers still has over 1,000 rounds of ammo. Heading for cover where? You're in a goddamn building. Alfklarn moving across the open. Hit him in the flank, Vickers. Got one of them. Get him. Just one of them left. Got him. Nice. Another enemy section wiped out. Where are you going, Vickers? Don't leave the fucking building.
We're under heavy fire.
You're dumb. If I lose my Vickers because my troops are idiots, I'm not going to be happy. Where are you crawling to? It is not safer outside your concrete building. Don't believe what Joe Rogan tells you. It is not safer out there. I don't care for pinned down. They're gonna go after the sniper. Do your damnedest, sniper. Did he get two of them? He did. He got two of the enemy infantry. Sniper, sniper. Oh, I was gonna say, sniper, sniper. He's our guy. Sniper, sniper. Don't please don't die. Get back in the damn house so you can fire on these assholes when they charge our building. Nice. Wreck 'em, boys. Schultzen down to one healthy troop.
Target eliminated.
Got him.
Move completed.
Ooh. None of these Vickers moved to the right place. Get back in your damn concrete house. All right, the enemy's dropping smoke south of the rail or on the railroad tracks. They've got a Sturm Grenadier unit down here. I don't really know what they have left down here. They lost 2 Aufklärens here. It looks like they've got part of a Sturm Grenadier unit here that's been somewhat shot up on the 2 Arnhem objective. And then the Sturm Grenadier unit down here south of the railroad. If that's all they got, there's a chance we could take back the objectives from them. Yeah, but I don't have to worry about the 3 units across the river, Neuhauser. They can't take ground on this side of the river as far as I'm aware. I need to make sure that I don't, like, expose my flank to them as I move on the objectives. They're moving between the smoke. I could see them. Got one of them, I think. Yeah, you can't.
Incoming! Move completed.
Come on, boys. Toss some grenades out there. No, don't run. Not exactly what I wanted you to do, boys. These guys out of command, or yeah, they're not listening to me anymore, are they? Well, maybe they are. Can you stop running away, boys? I need you to hold your position. You're not as bad off as you think. All right, we incapacitated a second Sturm Grenadier with this, what's left of the ad hoc boys who are still willing to fight. So there's 5 more guys in the Sturm Grenadier unit. Survive! Got 1! Got 2! They're down to 3 boys! They're down to 2! They're down to 1! Or I guess technically one of them's panicked and could be rallied. Get the last guy. Get him. Did we do it? We destroyed that unit. It was moving, but he surrendered. It is a 1990s game, Rex. Oh man. So I think they only have 1 unit left on this side of the river now. Unfortunately, it is a Sturm Grenadier unit and it is in pretty good shape. They've got 5 guys left. This guy's running away, so I didn't really capture him. Sob, thanks for the follow. So now what? Go sneak over here and retake that river objective. Are you AB rifles doing any better? Go sneak and retake the museum. I don't think there's any Germans in there. Vickers. Sneak into this building. I want to get you guys... trying to think of where a good position is. Oh, we got another one of them. So we've gotten 3 of the troops on this side of the river, it looks like, I think. There are still Germans on the other side of the river, of course. We nearly wiped out this mortar unit. I'm sure if we asked for a ceasefire, they would take it at this point, or at least I would think they would. Can you hide? I don't want you shooting at them. Don't waste your ammo on those targets. Who surrenders? Sure. Spitfire, thanks for the follow. Okay. This reserve unit suffered 1 panic man. I can't route the troops on the other side of the map off the map. That's the problem. But what I can do, Sean, is if I take the last objective on the map, it will automatically give me a victory, regardless of what's on the other side of the map. So what I need to do is I need to take this to Arnhem section, as well as the museum and the Unterlangs. I probably don't have the ammo to do anything against the troops on the other side of the map either. But...
Nimm deine Waffe. Move completed.
if I can take both of these objectives and then advance on the 2 Arnhem section. The tricky thing is they are in defensive terrain. Terrain down here is lower. I think. Than the terrain they're in. I feel bad for my sniper. He did a pretty good job. Is he not actually dead? Oh, he's incapacitated.
Move completed.
He's not KIA, but he's incapacitated, which I don't think I get him back, but I'm not really sure. Right, so they can see 2 Arnhem. So this Sturmgrenadier unit has suffered some casualties, but I don't think I can just straight rush and overwhelm them. They're still too strong. I need to find a place where my Vickers can shoot and see them and provide a nice base of fire. But I don't want it to be like right on the river because then they're just going to get hit.
Move completed.
It's funny that these reserves are in the open. They're going to move back into the cover, though, probably. guess we'll move the Victors here. I don't love the idea of doing that, but we will. I'm going to move the rifle section underneath this hill, beneath where I think the Sturm Grenadiers are. We'll then use our troops in this house here to provide some cover fire. All right, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 enemy troops. Here, they're all clustered on near the shoreline, actually. That's a bad spot to move. They'll be caught between the crossfire. But maybe you can knock out some of these guys with long range bolt action rifle fire. How many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. My own rifle section has 4 as well. We will see. All right. I think the only guys we heard on the other side of the river were the mortars. In theory, the enemy might at least waste their ammo on this house and these 2 troops here. I don't know how much ammo they have left.
Conserve ammunition.
The Vickers is not out of ammo. They've got 800 rounds. They're currently moving to try and get to a spot where maybe they can do something. So my goal would be to pin the Vickers. I don't know if they can see from the museum. We'll see.
Move completed. Move completed.
I think these guys are on the other end of a hill, kind of. So these guys down here are not in their line of sight. As long as they stay below this this German flag. Yeah, they can't see from over here. So I could sneak him into this house where the Ad Hoc are, but then they'd be exposed from front and flank. I guess we'll do that. It's the only thing I can really do where they'll have cover. Oh, you think in the corner of this building they'll be able to see? I don't think they will. Plus, the game isn't that precise with... Their mortar still has ammo?
Move completed. Move completed.
Yeah, they still can't see from here. I can see the troops on the other side of the river, though. Which is not what we want. Are they retreating off map? I wish there was time compression. Okay, guys. Draw fire from the Vickers. Thanks for the follow, Strike Force. We're going to move the ad hoc team out into the open to see if they can draw some enemy fire. Micah, thanks for the follow as well. They dropping mortars on us while I try and crawl through the open. All right, boys, get into the house. If we can pull off get into the house. There's a reason I said house. If we can pull off a total victory here and take the entire map, that'll probably be the most unlikely victory that I've had so far. Makes you miss cannon fodder. They can't see there? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Move completed.
Just because they're back in the house? No, they can see. Light them up, boys. Infantry flank. So our machine gun is firing to pin down the Sturm Grenadiers. Our infantry is flanking for the final objective. Hey, we took the objective. So do I just ask for a ceasefire at this point? There we go. The battle ended because both sides agreed to a ceasefire. The Allies gained control of the area and will advance. And the Germans took excessive losses. So the enemy lost 24 men. We only lost 7. That was a hell of a victory here, if you ask me. Hydro, thanks for the follow. Yeah. So we did lose 1 AB ad hoc rifle section. Took a casualty in one of our rifle sections here. We actually lost both ad hoc sections. Well, walking wounded, so these guys are survived. But 1 ad hoc section lost. 1 Vickers casualty. 1 sniper lost. The enemy, meanwhile, if we take a look at their losses, Sturm Grenadier unit basically wiped out 1 surviving soldier. 2nd Sturm Grenadier unit lost 50% casualty. The MG42 did fine. This Schützen unit wiped out every soldat KIA or incapacitated. The Aufklaren wiped out. 2nd Aufklaren is okay, but they're on the wrong side of the river. 3rd Aufklaren wiped out, so 2 out of 3 Aufklarens wiped out. 1 reserve section okay. Their mortar section took heavy losses, and their Panzerschreck unit lost nothing. A very successful day for our boys. White, I believe, are casualties inflicted this turn. These Vickers boys, 14, 11, 25... What is that? 29 casualties for our Vickers section inflicted. Our sniper actually inflicted 2 before he got himself incapacitated. 3 so far in the campaign. Overall, very good day for the airborne. We'll go ahead and ask for overnight just because I don't think we've got... So, well, actually, if we do 1 hour... Well, the problem is, what did they have on the other side of the river? So they still have 1 soldier, a full MG42, a full Aufklaren, a full reserve, and Panzerschreck. And the bulk of a Sturm Grenadier. if we tried to push, I mean, it's the only way to get the troops at the bridge back in supply. But we don't have the manpower to do anything. There's no way I'm gonna, what is the next map? I can't remember what that map is. It's a suburb map, I think. And so after much deliberation, I decide not to press the attack and to go for the overnight ceasefire. I just don't think I have sufficient forces to defeat the Germans, and I'm worried that if we lose there, then we'll get pushed back into this map and have to fight here again. And tomorrow, I'd rather start the day with a fresh set of reinforcements to launch our counterattack early on day 3. But we'll see if that dooms Major Frost's men at the bridge or not. The overnight ceasefire does bring us into the end of day 2 phase, which is an interesting phase here where you actually get to look and see and assign reinforcements to your various units. I don't really have a lot of choices here, though, so the Allies get to do an airdrop for one sector, Arnhem, Eindhoven, or Nijmegen, to reinforce the troops, ammunition, and replenishment sections. However, Nijmegen lost its drop zone in a German counterattack earlier this day, and Arnhem has a contested drop zone, and so there's no currently active drop zone there. So that means that the Arnhem Bridge, Arnhem Relief, and Oosterbeek sections have 45, 57, and 82% supply respectively, with no ability to reinforce them until day 4 at the earliest, which means we're going to be dealing with like half complements of ammo at the bridge, and even, you know, potentially worse as the day goes on. The Nijmegen sector has a little bit better supply situation, 74 and 61, but the Germans seem much more overwhelming there. The Eindhoven section in the far south has no supply problems. Everybody's above 70%, and with airdrops here, they're going to be closer to 90%. They're also going to be probably in contact with 30 Corps as the day goes on, but they're the only place I can give any supplies, so we might as well go ahead and do that and move forward. It looks like the next day we'll start with a German counterattack near the Schindel Sand Dunes. I think there's going to be an armored counterattack on the 101st Airborne, who we didn't see fight at all yesterday, but that'll be for another time. Until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying once again, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Leave your thoughts down below, and until next time, I'm out.